Welcome back to Bushido Blade. I am still going through all of this game. Well, mainly through the story mode. And, this game is pretty short. If you hadn't noticed that by now, 7 minutes per part. And I can do this in one sitting, so I am going to do this in one sitting. So we went through half, so let's go through the other half, which is Black Lotus, Utsusemi, and Kannagisai. So next is Black Lotus. And I think we're going to go with the saber this time. Can we skip this? Yeah, we can't skip this. Okay.
Bushido には古来忠義なる絶対の心得がしかし主君が道を外したとき怒りする忠義を捨てるのもまた武士道か
Nope.
摂取参る
Actually, that's the one thing I'm trying to teach kids in Japanese as we speak. The most important thing about Bushido is the code. Hisatsu! He reminds me of, that one character from Roosevelt's side I can't even think of. Oh yeah, I think I cut her head off. Yeah, definitely remind me of Andre from Roosevelt's side.
女性は切り絵は切りたくない
But I'm killing them anyway. What's the damn point? What I'm teaching kids now is like the most important parts of Bushido. Namely, righteousness or rectitude. Like your actions, like only your actions count for what you do in life. Namely, Hisatsu! And most of these kids in the class just don't want to listen.
なぜ拙者を切りに来る
You know better than to ask a ninja that. Another thing I'm teaching them is courage, because most of them don't have the courage to, just raise their hand. Hisatsu! Hisatsu! I said Hisatsu! Hisatsu! I got the rollout rate a little faster. That was a mortal blow. He got the Hisatsu. What I was saying was, I'm teaching kids how to use the fact that, their actions and what you do. Most of them... Most of them being the fact that you're supposed to do what's right. your actions do speak louder than your words, you know. And the same thing is, these days, when you're trying to teach morals to kids, it's kind of difficult to do it, so, because this generation sometimes, he sucks. This generation sometimes needs to know, you know, how to be more of a help to society more than hindrance.
うつせみ殿。よいよい、それも運命じゃ。うつせみ殿。尊敬つけろっております。
Of course, it takes a few to understand. You know, it takes only a few to understand. And, you know, you only need to understand. Hitsuts! Just a few. Like, you have to have the courage to live. You have to have the courage to, you know, take a blow. Like, if you did something wrong, raise your hand. If you have to act with grace and charity, it's good to act with grace and charity. Give to the needy and the homeless. Give to those who need it. And it doesn't have to be money. It could just be something like food or, you know, clothing or something like that. But the real big virtue? Hitsuts! It's respect. Yeah, definitely a damn path. Did you see the way his body was turned two ways? That's freaky. But I'm really teaching the ways of Bushido. Right now, like tomorrow. That's the reason why I'm doing this now, because tomorrow I'm going to work, but I'm doing this during October, so when it goes up it'll be in November. But I am teaching Bushido, and tomorrow I'll be teaching the last three, which are sincerity, honor. Well, there's four: sincerity, honor, loyalty, and discipline. But for the most part, yeah, Bushido is real. Bushido is a code that I feel needs to be taught a little more. And actually, the way I'm doing it is, well, instead of me trying to tell who did it, no, you're gonna be held responsible for your actions. So therefore, that's why I'm just gonna be like, okay, for those who didn't listen to me, raise your hand. But you keep your hands raised. Because if you have the courage to basically disrespect somebody, you got the courage to raise your hand and say, I did it, I'm sorry. You know, guilt, man. Guilt. And the way I see it is, hey, look, I'm not going to be snitching on y'all. You're going to have to be responsible for your own actions. That's the code of Bushido. You are responsible for your own actions. I'm not responsible for what you do. You're going to be held responsible for it. So with that, that's another part down. So in the next part, we got 2 more. See you in the next.